On tonight's show, we have actor, rapper, and entertainer Marquise Trill Battle Clark.
And now for your host, KoolKard.
Y'all almost caught me out there slipping and sipping. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Kickin It with KoolKard show. This is episode 222. Yes, 222. That's a special number for y'all. We keep racking it up. We gonna keep racking it up. Last week we had Gentel Cherie on the show. She's an actress. She's actually a beauty queen. She's Miss Black California 2023. Y'all make sure y'all check the episode out, man. I'm gonna keep racking them up. If this is your first time tuning in, I do invite you to subscribe so I can continue bringing you all these wonderful guests that I bring on here. I cannot do it without them. I do this for you. I cannot do it without you. I'd say that all the time, and you know I mean it, y'all. All right, just trying to bring y'all value, providing y'all tools that y'all can take away from the show and go out in life and be great. That's all I'm here for. Just trying to do my part in the ecosystem. You know what I mean? But listen, tonight we got another episode. We got an actor, a rapper. He's an entertainer, man. He's a renaissance man. This brother is doing his thing. He has like 8 movies out right now, 6 more on the way, something like that. We're going to get into all that. We're going to let him tell you all about it. But he goes by the name of Marquise Trill Battle Clark. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, we're going to get on into this show. Stop talking, man. That's what I'm going to do. Get on into the show. Let's go, y'all. Let's get it. Yes, sir. Welcome to the show. Trill, what's happening?
What's up with it? Kool, what's happening?
What's happening? Hey.
The real ones are linked up, baby. Hey, for real, man. Hey, first and foremost, brother, I just want to say I appreciate you having me on the show, man. God bless you and everything that you have going on with your legacy. You know what I'm saying? I'm honored to be a part of it, brother.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Hey, listen, it's an honor for you to be on the show, brother. I'm telling you, I cannot do it without you guys, each and every guest, man. And all of you guys are unique. Y'all bring something unique to the table. And I tell people this all the time, man. Like, you know, my show is just all about being transparent, humanizing the conversation. So, you know, I'll tell people, listen, I could have a rapper on the show tonight, next week, the week after, or I could have an actor tonight, the next week, the week after. But the show's never going to be the same, and it's never going to be the same conversation because everybody has a story to tell, right? Everybody has a story to tell. It's not all about what you do on here. It's about who you are, too. Like, I want to know where you came from, how you got to where you are right now, where you're going. I want to know your dreams, brother. I want to know your aspirations. I want to know how you overcame some hurdles in life because we all have setbacks, right? But you standing right here with me. So, you know. Man, it's going to be a beautiful show, brother. I know you got a lot to offer. You're doing a lot. So thank you for blessing the show. For real.
Hey, look, man, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it, bro. I'm looking forward to it, man. What's up, man? What's up? What's your bird?
Yes, indeed. You already know it's going to be a great conversation, man, because the energy is crazy. But, hey, you know, I got to pray. We got to set the tempo. We got to set the mood right with the Lord, right? You know I got to do my thing. You cool with that?
Man, you already know, man. That's how we do.
Let's get it. Heavenly Father, Lord Jesus, we just thank you for this moment in time. We thank you for this lifetime, Lord Jesus. We just thank you for Marquise being available to come onto the show, bless the platform, Heavenly Father, Lord Jesus, with his gifts, with his talents that you have truly blessed him with. We just thank you for him pouring out into the world, Heavenly Father, Lord Jesus, all the goodness and all the motivating vibes, Heavenly Father, Lord Jesus, that he can bring to the world. Lord Jesus, we just thank you for the platform, Heavenly Father, Lord Jesus, that we can both stand on here and just give value to other people, Heavenly Father, Lord Jesus. We praying after somebody takes something positively away from this show tonight, this conversation. We praying as that you guide it, Heavenly Father, Lord Jesus. You carry it. We just thank you for waking us up this morning. We thank you for the food on our table, the clothes on our back, the shoes on our feet, Lord Jesus. We thank you for all the little things that we may overlook at times, Heavenly Father, Lord Jesus, but we know that you will always deliver. Lord Jesus, we just give you all the victory, all the glory, all the love, all the praise. In your name we pray. Amen.
Amen. I love that, brother.
Yes,
Appreciate that.
sir.
Appreciate that, my boy.
Feels good, don't it?
Hey, look. It feel good, man. I want to say, man, to everybody that's watching, that's tuning in, man, blessings to y'all, man. Blessings to y'all legacy. Blessings to everything that y'all create, man. I pray y'all do get some wisdom. Not even just from this show, but man, Kool got so many dope episodes where he's just pried into people's lives and just allowed them to express themselves. So please, you know what I'm saying, go through this brother page and I pray you get inspiration. That's what we do, man. That's what we watching stuff for, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me check this person out. Let me see what's going on, man. Let me see what type of game I can get. So I pray that y'all get some dope, man, and blessing to whatever y'all got going on for sure.
Absolutely, brother. I appreciate that word, man. That's what we here for real.
Yeah, for sure. We got this the hottest audience in the city, baby. You know what I'm saying? World, you know what I'm saying? They around with you, bro.
Yeah, man. We kicking it. You know how we do it, man. We lay back over here, just having great conversations with people like yourself, man. And I can't wait to dive in. But so listen, brother, you got a lot going on. We're gonna talk about all that. You know how I do it. But I gotta humanize the conversation. We gotta take it back. We gotta talk about where you from. Brother, I know you out here in the Atlanta area, but you are from small town, small beginnings, but you still pouring back into that. So let's talk a little bit about that. Tell me about your upbringing, man, and how you even got here and how you were able to look back, reach back, and give back into that community. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure, man. So I'm from Union Springs, Alabama. It's a small, amazing town. About 10-15 minutes from Tuskegee, if y'all ever heard of that. 40 minutes from Montgomery, Alabama. You know what I'm saying? It's you know what I'm saying, hometown. Like, it's a lot of greatness down there, man. And so I'm from there and I'm from Atlanta. So I spent most of my time in the A, but really being in my hometown really molded me a lot. You know what I'm saying? Taught me principles, taught me a lot of different skill set. Being from the country has its advantages, and being from the city has its advantages. You know what I'm saying? So whenever you get a chance to experience anything, you know what I'm saying, I feel like you should pull the best from it. So you know what I'm saying, I definitely feel like I got the best of both worlds for sure.
Yeah. I know one thing, like I'm from a small town in Mississippi, so I know one thing that you definitely can take away from growing up in a small town or just, spending time in a small town is just staying connected with your family. You know what I'm saying? And even if you don't communicate with them on a daily, it's just being rooted, man, knowing how to stay grounded and knowing what really matters. You know what I'm saying? Family, brother, because we can get so jaded with all these lights and all this stuff, especially in Atlanta. Any town that's like a tinsel town, Hollywood, whatever, got a lot going on, partying, entertainment, music, whatever, right? We can all get carried away. But when you come from those roots where it's a close-knit family and that's what's like preached to you growing up, you never stray away from that. You could stray, but it's always there though, right? So that's what I take away from it, man. And you just keeps you grounded and it just makes you a different type of person. And you can tell the difference in people who've come from that upbringing and who have not come from that upbringing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, nah, for sure, man. My grandfather, his name is Abraham Battle Clark, and he had one of the biggest churches in our community. So all the kids. So when we grew up, you know what I'm saying, you got you in the hood, you got all the kids that's going to the same church. You know what I'm saying? And it's just but it's so much structure down there. You know what I'm saying? The morals is serious. You can't really do nothing because somebody gonna tell. You know what I'm saying? Word travel fast. Everybody know what's going on. So you know what I'm saying? As a child, coming up in that, it really teaches you those fundamental things that you need to know. You know what I'm saying, to grow forward.
Yeah.
So I love my upbringing, man. I love being moved around everywhere, for real. So yeah, nah, for sure.
It's like man, it's such a good. It was I know for me when I was growing up in those small towns, it's such a fun time, right? Because you know
Right.
everybody knows you. With your cousins, everybody got your back. Like it's just
Yeah.
so much to do. And then when you grow up, it's be like, dang man, it ain't the same no more. But you remember that, and that sticks with you, and that molds you in a certain type of way. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. Yeah. So you,
Yeah.
like you said, you came from a big church, a family church, big church out there where everybody went to. So I know you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah, nah, for sure, man. You know what I'm saying? Everybody cousins, everybody, you know what I'm saying, related, like when it comes to that, man. But I truly enjoyed it, man. I truly enjoyed it, and yeah, that's what it is, man.
Yeah. So how you because you mentioned something in pre-show that you were you do type of charities type of things, you do events out there, you're giving back, you go back. Can you talk about that?
Yeah, man. So shout out my first cousin, my business partner, Roger Clark, man. That is my everything, my right hand man. But he is also the mayor of our hometown now, currently. So growing up in the hood and just being able to have somebody kind of just showing you the ropes, and my older cousins are showing you the ropes and stuff. um he was always into politics, always into
Okay.
just helping people, praying with people. That's how our whole family was, for real. And
Yeah.
so being able to give back, what I'm saying, it means a lot. So we've been doing stop the violence basketball tournaments down there since I believe 2013 was the first one we did.
Okay.
And so 2015 we brought Shotty down there to come host. 2016 we brought DC Young Fly down there.
Okay.
And so my community smiles, so what I'm saying, so bringing them down there, bringing celebrities down there, it really gave the what I'm saying, gave the students and the people down there like just hope, the community hope, like
Yeah.
just see like yo, like people coming back, they giving back. We brought Shotty Low down there. It's in the same year we brought Shotty to perform at the club afterwards. Like,
Okay.
I'm saying? So I always try doing during so like during the 4th of July's, we do cookouts. We have a performer, so we let the local artists come and perform.
Yeah.
We giving back to the kids, do a fireworks show. We've had talent shows. We just always try to find something where we could, what I'm saying, make sure that the community gets that entertainment, that so the local community is able to thrive, as well as we're bringing something in, so they
Right.
can get a taste of the celebrities, what I'm saying, that's coming in, so they can be like, oh man, because man, being in the hood, they like, bro, I could do that too. Yeah, what I'm saying, I'm
Yeah.
on there, I'm harder than them, I'm whatever. Like, yeah, like, nah, see how them folks kick it. You know what I'm saying? Get a check, get a feel for it.
Yeah.
Because man, when you come to the city, it's a whole different ball game. You feel
Yeah.
me? So to be able to bring the city to the country, what I'm saying, is a big thing, man. So I love my community, man. Like, and I've really been uh busy working, what I'm saying, lately. So it's been a while since we done an event down there, but we're about to get ready to crank back up for the 4th of July, man. We getting it back popping.
Okay.
So yeah, so y'all get ready, man. Union Springs is going down, baby.
That's what's up.
Go.
No, I love it
Ooh.
though because that just breeds inspiration into your town, and also what it does, it allows people to get out of their own way who really want something more than the small town. Not saying they're not gonna look back because you looking back, right? But you moved on to Atlanta, city life, entertainment, all that, right? Because and I'm speaking from experience because I got cousins. I know people who had big dreams when we were younger, but they were afraid to leave the hometown to go get it. You know what I'm saying? Not saying you can't get it there, but it's not a lot of resources like it is in these bigger cities where it can happen a lot faster for you. You can get seen, get noticed, whatever, get heard. So it's like you going down there and putting that in their face and giving them that inspiration might just help somebody who is kind of like got like cold feet to move out, to go and get what they really want to get, and they know they're not gonna get it there. You know what I'm saying? So I wish that it was more of that, like when I was growing up, because I got out. Not, I don't want to say out like it was like a trap or nothing like that. You know what I mean? But it's like I had bigger dreams than just staying in a small town, and there's nothing wrong with that. Cause my family, they love it down there. That's their life. That's their lifestyle, and they love it. And I don't judge, right?
Right,
Cool.
right, right.
I just don't want to be permanently living in a small town. Like I always like a city kid. I always loved the city, wanted to go to the city. But I know that I had cousins that had big dreams and just were afraid to leave, man, and didn't chase it. So what you're doing is giving them that inspiration. You know what I'm saying? Putting it right in their face, like, look, this is obtainable. They right here in your face. Because most people think like, I'll never see that. And there are some people that don't leave the hood and never see that. You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
So for you to bring that back and give them that inspiration, man, I can respect that. I appreciate that, you know? For
Hey
real.
man, I appreciate it and I'm thankful. My bad, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh, you good. I was done.
Oh, okay, but yeah. Hey, look, man, I want to hear everything you got to say, brother. Hey, but yeah, man, it truly takes a village, though, bro. You know what I'm saying? I feel
Yep.
like that it truly takes a village because, like, I'm like you when it comes to not want to be in the that cup hard too.
Thank you,
That cup
man.
hard. But it truly takes a village because when it comes to the city, I love being in the city, like how you said. Like I love being in the city. I love the fast pace. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm real fast paced, like moving, shaking and stuff. But see, I feel like in the country, it's a lot of wisdom. You know what I'm saying? You could because it's slower. It's so much slower, and you really have to get a chance to. You really watching people. You really get a chance to observe and see. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, having a mix of that is really good. But I say it takes a village because having my cousin in my life with him always being somebody who was always pouring into people, you know what I'm saying, being in the politics, really having that true heart of God. And then all of my upbringing for my parents, grandparents, everybody was acts of service. So they were service-based people, you know what I'm saying, serving people, pastors, teachers, you know what I'm saying? Like, so when you come from that, it kind of molds you to already kind of have that, even if you don't want to. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because I
Yeah.
want to be
Sure.
known. I want to turn up and do it the biggest way I can. You feel me? And
Yeah.
so to be able to go back, I might not necessarily, if I'm on the grind trying to take care of my family and trying to do it at the biggest level, I might not I might not be thinking and say, okay, let me go right here and let me do this. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
not saying I don't want to. It's like my mindset is, yo, when I get it, I'm gonna give it back crazy. You know, I'm gonna come and be able to do that. Let me get in a position. So let me grind. But sometimes you gotta have those people around you who they have um it could be a similar goal, but they have different strengths,
Right.
in different areas where they're like, yo, this is so important because what you're doing, they already inspired by you, but they need to see you here. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? I could be
Yep.
gone or whatever, and it's cool, but they need to see you here. Cause them seeing you here is giving them hope, even if you just being here. You
Yep.
feel me? So
Yeah.
it's having those people around you that's like, that's already in life. Cause my cousin, he been in politics, being, what I'm saying, and all the organizations coming up, you know what I'm saying, with that.
Yeah.
That wasn't my interest. I like to rap and I like to, you know what I'm saying, fight and women and acting. Yeah, well, I feel like acting was gonna come. I feel like acting was gonna come regardless, cause like I don't know if you remember the whole Cash Money era when they were dropping movies, when they did like Baller Blocking,
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
like, when the Up and Smoke tour came out, or like How High, and like you see Method Man and Redman, rappers who are acting. So I knew the acting was gonna come. I
Yeah.
just thought the acting was gonna come after the
After.
rapping popped off. You feel me? But the
Yeah.
acting is what popped off the rapping.
I want.
I mean, the rapping was
Yeah.
already going on. The rap was going on, but the acting is what took off. You feel me?
I want.
So
Yeah. I wanted to ask you about that too because that's kind of unorthodox. Most people say, okay, boom, I'm a rap, and then I'm gonna get up out of that, step over to the acting game. But you, on the other hand, said, listen, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna act to get my rapping popping off. So I was gonna ask that a little further down the line, but for you, like, how do you feel that opened doors for you? How did that work for you?
man, bro, it's crazy. All right, so originally, so I've been rapping since I was probably about 11, 12, right?
Okay.
And just infatuated that lifestyle. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm telling you, when Cash Money came out, like it used to be crazy. I used to have any CD that came out, I used to have all the CDs on bootleg. So I'm listening to heavy music, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Till Louis, Lil Flip, Cash Money, No Limit. I'm listening to
Oh,
everybody that come
oh,
out, I'm taking all this in. So, you know what I'm saying? For us, during that time period, it was like it was like, yo, like this is what make you pop. Like, you know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like, this is where the money at. You sitting there,
yeah,
you doing this where the money at. The women love it, the fly. We
yeah,
wanna be fly, bro. Like you wanna
yeah. You want
you
to,
want to recognize for your gifts and your talents. You know what I'm
and
saying?
here's the biggest thing. Back then, we could identify with that and didn't feel like we had to go outside of ourselves to go get that lifestyle, right? We
Right.
could be who we already are and what we're used to, the rap music in the hood with the fellas, with the ladies partying, and not have to go quote unquote corporate to go get some real money. So that's why it was like so relatable, and we just went after it. You know what I'm saying? That's why we were gravitated to it, because it was people that, what were we talking about before the show, right? It's people that look like you and feel the same way that you do and going through the same things that you're going through, and they got something. They're showing you like you can still be this, come from what we came from, don't have to step outside yourself and act however you need to act to go and be successful. And that's what it showed us, you know?
Yeah.
And
Nah,
some of
nah,
them
for
dudes
sure.
didn't even leave the streets.
Yeah. So I mean, like having that, bro. Like when I was in high school, I had a man. We had a group called Certified. We had a manager, and everything. And so that was like my first taste of it. But see, uh, and I don't want to jump around too much. Let me get to your question. So you asked how I got into like going leaning towards the acting first.
Yeah, like
So
like how, yeah, what, okay,
yeah,
what made you make that decision? Like, you know what? Let me
yeah,
jump into the
that's it.
acting and make the
So
rapping pop, because most people don't think like that.
so for people who in the music industry who sit there more, who study it, who like work, you know what I'm saying, just on the ground with it, it take about 300,000 to really push a single.
Mm-hmm.
So like when I first graduated from college and I came back, I was like, yo, like, I'm gonna work, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna work my gig, but you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna sit there and I'm really going for the music thing. I was doing all the open mics, I was doing everything or whatever. Like, I'm spending bread, you spending bread on wardrobe, you spending bread on just, you know what I'm saying, whatever you gotta pay the club to get there, the travel expenses, marketing material, promotion and stuff. And like, you're doing it so you can get seen. You know what I'm saying? And it's a great thing. It's a great thing to sit there and do that. But what I knew was that I had to get up 300,000. And so when I was like looking up, I was like, yo, what's the best way to get 300,000 up? Like, what's the most legit way without selling drugs, without going to do something illegal? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
For me to sit there and push this. And so I went into the real estate play. So I got you know what I'm saying? I got some real estate plays and shit. So I ended up going with DJ Envy. That's my big brother. DJ Envy, Caesar Pena, you know what I'm saying? They're my big brothers, you know what I'm saying? They had the whole doing the real estate seminars and everything like that. So I
Yep.
tapped in with them. You know what I'm saying? I became their mentee. I traveled with Envy and Caesar for about 3 years.
Wow.
Man, I got so much game, so much wisdom, built so many relationships, like, you know what I'm saying, with real core people. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, through that whole process, man, it was a beautiful process for me, you know what I'm saying, just on learning. But um during that process, what you understand is that you just can't, there's no way to like cheat the game. Like, you know what I'm saying, you have to like have your stuff in order. You have to make sure. And so like I got to a point, bro, where I was spreading myself thin. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to push my music. I'm putting money pushing my music. I'm putting money investing in mentors and traveling. I'm putting money in and I'm saying I got all the wisdom, I got the game, the relationships and stuff like that. I'm like, yo, it gotta be a better way, because the music is what I want to go, but everybody's dropping all the time. Everybody rap. Everybody, everybody got something going. What's
Yep.
gonna separate you? You know what I'm saying? You got to be innovative. Like, what's gonna separate you from anybody? You feel me?
Yeah.
So it was a thing. It was like, man, I can keep on outspending and just trying to, you know what I'm saying, and trying to get my bread up that way, by putting resources into my music and then getting whatever like shows or features that may come. But you gotta really, like, you know what I'm saying, it's a whole system that you gotta do to end up getting that. or I can start acting. I get paid to get publicized.
Yep.
That was the turning point. It was like, what's gonna put my face everywhere to where I get free publicity, the same publicity that I be trying to pay and try to talking to DJs and trying to talk all this. Like, look, man, I can get way more publicity popping off with this acting, and then I can put the music in there. I can do put the music in there doing scoring. You know what I'm saying? I can get shows off of just, you know what I'm saying, performing, and my music dope. And then I don't have to rush my music. I don't have to sit there and be like, oh, I gotta put something out just because I gotta stay. Like, I get a chance to like focus on the quality that I'm putting out. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause this your legacy. This is what you know, when you leave here, like I got so many mentors that, you know what I'm saying, that distant mentors I never met, like Miles Monroe. Like Miles Monroe, that's you ever heard of Miles Monroe?
I heard of who is that?
All right, so Miles Monroe is a Bohemian pastor. He's a preacher, but he passed away a couple of years ago, man. But he is one of the man. This man's wisdom is so impeccable. So Miles Monroe, one of the things that he says, don't chase success, become a person of value, and success and money will come to you. Money is attracted to value. So once you create value, the more valuable you are, they're gonna be rushing to come, you know what I'm saying, come get you and come, you know what I'm saying, come pick you up. And so like I listen to a lot of sermons, I listen to a lot, well, they really be teachers. I listen to like Miles Monroe, uh Myron Golden, TD Jakes, Michael Todd. Like I have like, so I do this thing where I do like a workout in the word, you know what I'm saying, in the morning and stuff. So you know what I'm saying, while I'm working out, I listen to word, I listen to wisdom, because you never know who you're gonna meet. And so you can be able to pass them gems on and stuff. So I'm always studying. I'm attracted to the teachings of people who have the spiritual foundation, but they have the business knowledge. So how like TD Jakes, he has a spiritual foundation, but he got a business knowledge. Myron Golden got a spiritual foundation, but a business knowledge. Same thing, Miles Monroe. Like I'm attracted to like that stuff like that because I want to learn. Because I'm like, we having a conversation, we talking, we chopping it up. It's like, yo, like give me I want to know the game so I can be on point. You know what I'm saying? I don't want you to say the same thing and beat around the bush, and I gotta hear the same thing, and I can ponder on one thought, but like let me just get the thoughts and let me pick which thought I want to ponder on. You feel me?
Yeah,
so,
exactly.
So that's that. But yeah, that I know we went all the way around, bro. Because you know,
no, that's great, bro. Listen, that's exactly what we need to be talking about. You know what I'm saying? Whatever comes out, that's what was meant to be talked about. Because you just dropped some game, and that's a brilliant angle on how you did that. And I hope somebody that is rapping or singing can understand what you just did, because that's an incredible play. Think about it, like you said, free publicity. You're in the movie, so you're gonna have the director, the producer, or whoever's producing it. They're gonna promote you. Your face gonna be out there. You on the film. You on the web series. You on this. You on that. Whatever, right? So they seeing your face, and then you add the music to it, brother. It's brilliant. Because like you said, you were spending all this money, all your resources trying to buy, put out flyers, promote yourself, whatever, post it, whatever. All that's taking money. And you just X that out and let the film house do it, the producer do it, the director do it. Come on now. And like you said, then you get to score it. and then when they introduce you, it's actor, rapper. Come on, man. So now if they like the film, they like what you did in the film, they like, oh, well, let me go and seek out his music. Let me see what he talking about. Then instead of you having to force it upon them, because that's what we really do at the end of the day. I mean, the music will speak for itself, and you do have good music, by the way. The music will speak for itself, but like you said, man, it's so polluted out here. It's so much content out here. You still gotta force good music up on people, because this person over here is good too. This person, you know what I'm saying? So it's all about the strategy, outworking people, and like you said, setting yourself apart. Man, you gotta set yourself apart somehow, because it's just so polluted out here. So polluted out here.
Man, you gotta be an innovator, bro. You gotta be you really want to be the first at something. That's how you really like take off. Like, and then Myron Golden, the other guy I was telling you about, he's super dope, bro. Super cold. But he mentions this thing about how your highest, like the highest wealth that you can make is from imagination and communication. So the better you communicate and the thoughts that you think to be able to create something, and the better you communicate with people, is that really is what takes you up to the next level. Because we have to learn to be lifelong learners, but then you also have to learn to think better thoughts and say them in better words.
Yeah.
It's a constant
Yeah.
thing. Think better thoughts and say them in better words. Myron Golden be like, he be like, amateurs wing it, professionals know their lines. And that's just like, you might have a profound thought and you write that down. And so once you write that down, it's like, now you have this thought written down, and now you can look at it, you can read it, and you can say, when I read it back, did it sound like how I thought it, or like do I tweak that a little bit better? And once you got it tweaked to where it's on paper, it reads like how you said it in your mind, then you just add that line to your vocabulary to what's going on, and you able to able to be more thoughtful with your words. My bad, I know my screen be timing now, so y'all gotta.
Man, listen, bro, it's the KoolKard show, bro. Anything goes. We good over here.
Look, man.
We good.
What's up, man? What's up with the people, man? Y'all good, man? I hope y'all enjoying the conversation, man.
Yeah, man. Listen, brother, this is a great conversation, and I want to say something too. I want to chime in on that. So, basically, what you were saying is be able to formulate thoughts that have never been thought about, ideas, and then being able to convey them, being able to explain them and express them in a way that people get it, and that's the value in that. You know what I'm saying? That's what you just said, right?
Right, exactly, bro.
Yeah.
Exactly, bro. And I feel like, it's the same thing you doing with your show, brother. Like I can't wait to, but I ain't gonna lie, I can't wait for us to pop and us to revisit our first interview. and now we on some, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't even know where we gonna be at. The Grammys, some, you know what I'm saying, some dope. You have your own show, we have some. It's gonna be something crazy. It's gonna be something crazy. Like,
Absolutely,
and
brother.
we gonna reconvene. And it's gonna be like, bro, like all this value you was adding for all this time. This show number 222, baby.
222, man. You know we out here. We out here. Lester in
Man,
the comments over here.
man. Let me give a hand clap to you, man. Congratulations.
I appreciate it, brother.
That's big.
Appreciate it. Lester over here. He over here in the comments too, man. He talking about
Man, shout out my boy Lester, man. Hey, look, man, Lester the connector. Hey, man, this brother. Man, Lester is one of the hardest working brothers I've ever met in life. Brother. It's a different.
Yeah, man, it's different. Every time I turn around, Lester, like I booked another film. I'm starting this film. Like I got the lead role. Like yo, this boy is working, man. Working.
But you know what? That goes to the point I was saying earlier. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like what Miles Ross said, like, man, be a person of value. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, success and money chase value, man. When I'm on set with Lester, we've been on a couple movie sets. Man, Lester's gonna go and he gonna do whatever the director needs him to do. He doing what the director don't need him to do. He the actor, he the assistant. He do whatever, and he quick with it. Like, what you need? You need grab bags, whatever. Like, and his spirit is so pure, man, bro. Like, that is my brother, man. Like, Lester is a good brother, but that's what it is, bro. It's adding value in every capacity. Like, I'm gonna tell you this, bro, and I'm gonna give you a sauce. I'm gonna give him a sauce. I'm gonna take a shot for it because I'm finna give the sauce, and I'm finna, you know what I'm saying. So anybody, I ain't mean to turn your stuff to drink, champ.
It's all good, man. Take a shot. Lester say he love us both, man. He said we both killing it. Lester's a good dude, brother. And here's the thing: you talking about value. Lester the connector, man. He connects so many people and don't ask for nothing, nothing in return. That's why God is blessing him, man. For real, like Lester, you the man, brother. You the man, brother.
You the man, bro, for sure.
Nothing but love. And real quick, before you get on that, we got Lola Z. She said, happy birthday. And then she made a comment. She said, I feel you. I had dreams and I was afraid to leave, mostly nerves, but I did. Yeah, she said she did. It's the best decision of her life. That's what I'm saying, man. Exactly what we talking about.
Real. Yes, man, it's just about constant. We got to be lifelong, man. Look, we got to be lifelong learners, man. Like, for real, man, between keeping your health up, your appearance, whatever it is, like when you visualize yourself, you gotta see the best version of yourself. What does that look like? Where does that person live? How does that person carry itself? Like what are the things that you know what I'm saying, that you want to be thinking, that you want to be eating? Like, you know what I'm saying? Are you vegan?
Yeah.
Or are you like, I'm pescatarian. I can't cut out the, you know what I'm saying? Like you gotta kind of narrow down who you truly want to be, man, so you can see that vision, man. It's like in Think and Grow Rich. Like Think and Grow Rich. Look, let me correct myself. It's between Think and Grow Rich and 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. It may be in both, or it may be in just one of them, but they talk about having the end in mind. They talk about knowing how you want to end and how you want to leave this thing, and then working backwards.
Yes.
And that's what you gotta always do. Cause well, man, look, I don't care, man. I'm trying to live on 400. Just to be honest with you, I'm investing life in technology and all that. So I'm trying to live as long as possible. But whenever I do leave, you know what I'm saying, I want to make sure that the legacy that I left is so great. You know what I'm saying? Like I truly try to make sure I put all my energy in being a righteous man. You know what I'm saying? And just, you know what I'm saying, make sure I walk that walk. You know what I'm saying? So like when I look back at my life, or when people look back at my life, they see it. Like I look healthy, I look young. Like I love seeing niggas like, I don't know if I can say that, but I love seeing brothers. I'm sorry. I love seeing brothers like Method Man, Busta Rhymes, Nelly. I love seeing them brothers healthy. You know what I'm saying? Like looking good. Like, you know, that even on that, like I said, they ain't just like super old, but I love seeing older people look well and take care of themselves. You know what I'm saying? And that's what goes with us. So, bro, we got so much life, man, and we're here because you don't know when it's your time to take it to your next assignment. So you got to be as impactful as possible while you're here, and just leave it out on the table. Like one thing that I have to do is leave life empty. And that was that's another thing I learned from Miles Monroe. Like I'm telling you, I'm gonna keep on saying their names because, you know, somebody gonna say our names. They're gonna be like, yo, I got this from KoolKard show. I got this from Trill. I got it whatever. Like we put people on people. But Miles Monroe, he say this thing, he be like, yo, like you wanna leave life empty. You wanna put it all on the table, bro. You know what I'm saying? So leave, it's like, yo, I literally did every single thing I could have possibly done in this lifetime, and I left it out on the table.
Lester said it perfectly, man. Kobe. That's the epitome of that. The epitome, man. Like it's like for me, you know, I'm very spiritual, and it's just like no coincidence that as soon as this man retired, God said, all right, come on home. Work was done. What I mean, he had so much more to do, but God had bigger plans for him. But brother, while he was here, like, come on, man, what else?
What else, bro?
What else?
I just got chills.
Man, I'm telling you, for real. Like, what else? I feel them too. Trust me.
Man.
What else, man?
Like, yeah, bro. We gotta, man. I'm really thankful. You know what I'm saying? I thank Lester for, you know what I'm saying, us being able to get on this car, bro, because I feel like, man, you can't link up enough people, man. You gotta keep on growing and keep on building with people, man. I be telling folks, so like, I be talking, right? So like, I'm a real positive person. I'm always talking about God, or like in the coolest way. I'm the coolest, bro. I'm the coolest when it comes to you know what I'm saying, talking about God. Cause I'm submerged in it. You know what I'm saying? Because I still like to kick it. I still like to, you know what I'm saying, like party turn up. I'm still that now. You know, but at the same time, I love to inspire. I love to be inspired. You know what I'm saying? I love to hear that wisdom. So like, I tell people, I be like, yo, I'm trying to be a real nigga everywhere I go. Like, I ain't trying to be subject to just, you know what I'm saying, these, like, the United States. Like, I want to be a real nigga in Dubai, a real brother in Paris. I want to go to South Africa, be a real brother. And I don't care if I spent 2 weeks to a month in these places. Man, sometimes you can go somewhere, it's like a summer camp. You can go somewhere for 2 weeks, a month, and you can make friends that'll be lifelong friends forever, because it's no expectation.
Absolutely.
It's like, yo, I
Somebody's
accept you for who you
entire
are.
life.
And bro, it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, brothers like us, man, we go somewhere, bro, people gonna be receptive because we gonna give love. We gonna give the energy first before we even, you know what I'm saying, tap in. So if we focus on being life-giving and we're moving around to different places to where we don't even have time to stay in one place to be a part of any type of negative drama and any type of, man,
Yeah.
look, come on, bro. You got people that love you everywhere. That's what I'm trying to know. I'm ready to travel more. I'm ready to get to a
Yeah.
situation to where I can retire my whole family and I can sit there and we can just travel and bless people and
Travel,
pray
brother.
and do, you know what I'm saying, great works. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying, give it
Yeah.
out up to God because we don't own none of this anyways. You know
Absolutely,
what I'm saying?
brother. Give me
So,
more memories than material, man. That's how I look at it,
come
brother.
on.
Material is nice, you know. Everybody like nice stuff, but bro, give me the memories. Let me travel. Let me experience things with my family and make these memories. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what's
Mhm.
gonna be. That's what's gonna last. Because material's not. That's what's gonna last, man. That's what it's all
Fact.
about for me, brother. For real. So I feel you 100%. But
Yeah,
let's
I
get
feel
into some of
it.
this music too, brother. let's get,
Man, hey, look, man, we got the heat coming. Pow, 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 pow.
yeah,
Coming
I
for
got that.
wait.
Answer my text with A
Oh,
game featuring yourself, brother. Let's go
hey,
on. Let's
oh
go
yeah.
on.
So if I could do a drop for my brother A Game, man.
Do that. Do that. Show that love.
All right. So look, cool. I'm gonna tell you for real, man. A Game. I tell him I tell him all the time. I'm a rapper, and I met A Game touring. So me and A Game met touring with this company called Oxcord Wars. Have you ever heard of Oxcord Wars?
Mm.
Okay, so Oxcord Wars is an organization, and they put on like ah man, how they explain it. So just I explain it better doing an example. So they be at the revolt conferences, they be at
Okay.
all type of colleges across the country,
Mm.
like, and they basically they're touring. So an example of what they do, they might have 2000s R&B will be the concept, right? So it might be 2000s R&B, and they got all these students here, and so it'll be 2000s R&B, and they'll pull two students out of the crowd, and so both students have a DJ. So so you everybody get three songs. Well, each person get three songs. So they basically got a battle, and the judge is the crowd. So they're playing songs, and so whoever has the loudest songs ends up winning. You win prizes. So I
Okay.
went on tour with them. These are my brothers. I went on tour with them, and I met A Game.
Okay.
Now I tell A Game all the time, because I'm a rapper, but I tell A Game, I said, bro, you the best rapper in the world, bro. You know what I'm saying? And the reason I say that because he puts the work in. You know what I'm saying? My brother really puts the work in, and he is uh he's really surgical, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to that. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't have no problem with giving nobody no flowers, because I say I'm the best actor in the world, which I am the best actor in the world, you know what I'm saying? And the best actor in the motherfucking world, Jack, and that's a fact. But the reason I say that is because I'm inspired and I train with the best actors in the world, and I'm gonna inspire and I'm gonna train the best actors in the world. You know what I'm saying? So it's a collective thing. It's not a cocky thing. It's not a
Yeah.
thing.
Sure.
Cause we're gonna empower our people all the time. So it ain't never no, oh he said, nah, it ain't never none of that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like Wayne and Drake. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Exactly.
what Wayne put Drake, like, you know what I'm saying? But Drake is obviously like, but it's like we don't even, who y'all argue about that. We not arguing about that. You feel?
Exactly.
So A Game is my brother, man. He has this movement called Middle Class Raps. His project gonna drop, and he speaks to the middle class. He talks about people who are going from um who are working the job, because you know some people shun that. You know what I'm saying? They
They
act
do.
like how we was talking about the mystique. You know what I'm saying? How the
Yep.
mystique is so big, but he's like, nah, like, you know what I'm saying? Being between a job and a dream, like, you know what I'm saying, it's cool. It's cool to be rapping. So that's his whole brand. He got middle class rap movement. It's gonna he is definitely one of the next, you know what I'm saying, J. Cole's, Drake's, you know what I'm saying, Kendrick Lamar's, like Big Sean's, like type shit, like, you know what I'm saying. So
Well,
me and my brother, we linked up, and we go crazy together. Like, we go crazy together. We got another record coming, and just even us being in a space when we're working to move, because when we were on tour, I had to kind of figure it out because he was already touring with them before me. So when I came on touring with them, uh, it was like we talked about earlier about being an innovator, bro. I can't just, I, if you're a rapper and I'm a rapper, and we on the same thing, and we're selling to people, because basically we will sell. There's this event called NACA where basically all of the colleges come to buy talent. So basically, like when you go to college, there's a student activities fee that every student has to pay, and with that activities fee, they use that to bring talent. So if you went to a college, they would bring like a celebrity or something, but that comes out of your tuition.
Yeah, yeah,
So with that money, they go to this trade show where they shop for talent. So there'd be musicians, there'd be comedians, there'd be all type of different stuff there that you can purchase to
right.
come to your school. And so we're selling at this show. I'm a rapper, he's a rapper. My music a little bit more explicit sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
He kind of worked out the market. We could talk to the college students. So I said, if we're marketing, I'm not going. We're on the same team. This is my brother. Oh yeah, this is my brother. He a rapper. Oh yeah, I'm a rapper too. Yeah, you can say that, but I'm more in acting realm. So we talked earlier. Like I figured out my move. I figured out what my innovative thing that
Yeah,
nobody's done yet, in the way I'm doing it. People
yeah,
have done the acting and the rapping and stuff, like it's been done, like Queen Latifah, Will Smith, like all the people that sit there doing. But the way I'm doing it has never been done before. It is not gonna be done because I'm gonna keep on tweaking it, and it's I'm gonna keep on tweaking it. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So when we was on tour, it was figuring out, okay, we gonna push the rapping on you. I'm the best actor in the world. We got the best rapper in the world, the best actor in the world. We hitting them, bam, bam, bam. Then we got a song together. Then when we marketing, it's like crazy. So
Yeah.
shout out my brother A Game, man. Like I hope y'all enjoy the video and stuff.
That's
But that
dope.
was just I had to give my brother his props. I had to tell you how the framework works because it's still
Yeah.
business. It's like for marketing. You feel me?
No, but
So
that's dope though because y'all figured out how to operate in the same space. You
right.
figured out how to coexist and make it impactful with each other. You know what I'm saying? With each other, like that's dope. A lot of people can't do that. A lot of brothers don't do that. You know what I mean? Let's just be real about that. They feel away, ego, whatever. So nah, man, that's love right there. Let's go and drop this thing on them. Set this song up, man. Set it up.
Look, man. This song is called "Answer My Text," ladies. This is a single for y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? But it's a vibe, and for the players, like you know what I'm saying, like, bro, I'm trying to tell you, man. You put this on for your girl. Just play it on. Don't even say nothing. Don't say who it is. Just put it in the playlist, and I'm trying to tell you, it's gonna ride. They watch the video. They gonna get a little night, bro. You feel me?
Let's
But
go.
it's definitely a vibe, man. My brother already had a hit. You know what I'm saying? I thank God for him putting me on a song, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Answer my text is that deal, man. Y'all check it out.
Let's
Tell me what
go.
y'all think.
Let's go.
That's my first time. That's the first time I watched it in a second. You know what I'm saying? But what I will say is that when we're talking about adding value, so like location, the casting, all the models. Shout out all the models, man. Shout out Chris, Drika, Mozzie, Takara Star, um, all the girls. I casted the girls. And then Katie shot it. Katie killed it, you know what I'm saying, with shooting it. And I edited it, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Like Clock ENT edited it, you know what I'm saying, to make sure it's straight. So it's like it's that whole adding value portion to where we collaborate, bro. We collaborating with everything we got going on. You feel me? So
Yeah.
yeah. So that moment was big. Um, and we got a lot of big moments that are on the way. But that was a big moment because that was probably the first video that I've done in a while. And I got my own camera. Like, I'm sitting here right now with the Sony FX3, man. I don't know if you ever heard of the Sony
Yeah.
FX3, but it's a
Yeah.
heavy duty movie camera for real, for
Yeah.
real. And so I've been getting my reps up with that, shooting different projects. But just some game to the people that I feel it's like, man, you have to add value wherever you at. one of the reasons I'm able to get with all the directors that I'm with to expand in the movies that I do is because I add value. So when I'm on set, I'm shooting behind the scenes. I do casting if you need me to do casting, and grab people, whether it's females, males, it don't matter. I started my casting database, so and it's I'm glad it's not small, but it's less than 200 people. You know what I'm saying? But I get a chance to pick when somebody says they need something. I'll be like, okay, man, let me look through my database. You know what I'm saying? And I don't even. I'm looking through. I'm looking through IGs. I got a whole database of IGs because that's all I send directors. I send you the IG, like you check them out. You tell them, you tell them what you think, and I'm gonna keep on sending them to you. You know what I'm saying?
That's the best way. That's the best
But
way. They can dive in. You know what I'm
they
saying?
can,
And see
they
what they really getting.
exactly, bro. You know what I'm saying? And that's the dopest part about this because my passion is really music. My thing, if I could sit there and do it, is music.
Yeah.
But like cool. Like so look, so me and you can connect on this, right? So we God fearing men, and the world that we living in. The how the content space. That's why I love your platform because of how you deliver it, like how you bring those stories out of people so people can really get help. You know what I'm saying? You're paying it forward. See, a lot of the stuff that you're doing right now might pay off so big. They might pull an interview you did a year ago, 2 years ago, and that shit may pay out, 10 years from now. Because you're right here on the platform building, but who you are inside is so pure that they're able to see the God in you. They're able to see the wisdom that you inject, into your podcast, into your I'm sorry, not pod, into your show, your talk show.
It's all
My
good.
my apologies. My apologies.
It's
You
all
know,
good.
but people like us, we're just big on value already. So they're gonna get it however it comes.
Yeah.
However it spills out, they gonna get that. So man, like I just like truly, man, just be valuable, man, because this really when people ask me like, damn, like, how you get all these movies? Like how you sit there and do this, man, bro? Like, for y'all to know, my journey, I did a web series with GT Films. I always got to shout out GT. GT shoot music videos for everybody in the city. You've been doing music videos. He's the one who introduced me to Shawty Low. You know what I'm saying? I was in college. He let me do casting. And I met GT through my brother, Lil Mook, so from Alabama. So I did, damn. I'll be trying to get a storyline right because I don't want to just jump to too many
Yeah,
things. I'm going to make
yeah.
the storyline right. So, boom. Let me start with Mook because I want to give everybody their shout out. If that's cool.
Yeah, for sure.
Cool, it's cool. All right, bet. So, my brother Lil Mook, he's a cold ass rapper from Auburn, Alabama, man. Super cold. He was one of the first people while I was in college. I went to Auburn University.
Okay.
So while I was in school, he was the local rapper that really had the wave. He had songs with like Dobie, he had songs with Amigos, he had songs with Rich Homie Quan. Before
Okay.
he put me on the Rich Homie Quan before anybody knew Rich Homie Quan. He was passing
Wow.
out Rich Homie Quan tapes and stuff. Him and Rich Homie Quan got like they first thing before he came out with his first project. And he was
Yeah.
passing out his first project, but he was always tapped in. So me and Mook was tapped in through my brother Gift. So dealing with Mook, and that's people of value. That's how when I was talking about the village earlier. So Mook knows how the system works. He's dealing with directors who have, that look, that status. He dealing
Yeah.
with GT. I met GT through Mook. When I met GT, it was because I hit up Mook and I told him I had a hangover pill in college. So me and my brother John, we had a hangover pill. So basically, it was called Phoenix. So it's like before you drink, use protection. So we had an all natural hangover pill, and we was booming with it. We was like, it was going crazy, like you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So I was over the marketing. So I had Phoenix girls. So I had girls who were
Yeah.
wearing Phoenix shirts. You know what I'm saying? it would have the logo and it would say, "Before you drink, use protection." And we still got a company to this day, and it's gonna be a resurgence for sure.
Okay,
But
yeah.
it really stopped people from getting hangovers. So in college, everybody drinking. They got tests in the morning. They got all type of stuff going on, but they kicking it. So we had the hangover pill. So I hit up Mook. I said, "Hey, bro," I said, "Man, look, um, I got a couple of girls. You know what I'm saying? I give you free models if they can wear the shirts."
Yeah.
He like, "Yeah, man, bring them." So we drive to the A. Auburn from Atlanta on like an hour and a half. So it was a quick drive.
Okay.
We drove to the A. You know what I'm saying? And I'm bringing my home. Well, I'm bringing my Phoenix girls who have, you know what I'm saying, to wear the shirts and models. GT's the director. GT see me working the movie. GT like, I like him.
Yeah.
Like, hey, bro, you know what I'm saying? Can
Showing
you
up with
come
something.
some shit? So GT hit me up one day, bro. Look, it's crazy. GT hit me up one day. Was like, "Hey, bro, I need like 5, 6 girls, bro. I need you to, you know what I'm saying, like come, bro. I'm in college, bro. So the thing is, this is before everybody was doing music videos. This was like, you know what I'm saying, like girls would just want to be in a music video. It was just big for them to be in it. So I'm like, yeah, I get free promo. I get to market my business. And so I get to give them free girls for marketing, you know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, for sure, pull up.
Right.
Bro, we pulled up 2 cars deep. I don't know where we pulling up to. Ended up being Shawty Low crib.
Oh wow.
Yo, that's the first time I met Low. You know what I'm saying? Getting models for him. You feel me? So you know what I'm saying? Coming from the schools, you know what I'm saying? Because everybody, you know what I'm saying? There's so many beautiful girls, and they just, you know what I'm saying? Like the ones that want to
do
you know
something.
what I'm saying? Like yeah. So
and back then you ain't have to pay if you ain't want to.
man, look. But the thing is, like, it was still business because they were bossed up already. It was the opportunity. You know what I'm saying? It was the opportunity. So, oh, hold on.
It's all good.
Yeah, bro. Let me get my I'm trying to make sure my hold on, man.
Nah, you good, man.
Let me make sure this thing charged up. I don't need this thing dang. Okay. Okay, we should be straight.
Yeah, you good.
Yeah, trust ain't on. Oh man, hold up. Hey bro, tell me what this do. Hey, look, I know we got some complications, but I'm finna give y'all some game for real time.
Are you good? Take your time.
Alright, I think
You
we good. I'm straight, bro. Or what's going on?
Straight.
Is
Are you straight?
it doing?
Yeah, you good.
Okay. Alright.
So you pulled up.
Let me
Low.
wrap the story up. Let me wrap the story up for the people, man. I know they like, man, this nigga long winded.
Yeah, you good.
But look, so GT put me on Low. That's how I met Low. Boom. That's just a quick segue. You know what I'm saying? Cause Low my big brother for life. You know what I'm saying? Shout out my brother Shiloh Jr. Quando, all his kids, like the family. Like we got Down for Low week. You know what I'm saying? Next week, and it's I don't know when you dropping this, but we got Down for Low week coming up, and it's gonna be amazing. It just became a week in Atlanta where we honoring the life of Shawty Low. You know what I'm saying? From March 21st through March 24th of 2024. It's the 3rd year doing it. Me and Shawty Low Jr. We've been locked in, but like I started with his dad. You know what I'm saying? On that way.
Yeah.
GT, the same director that put me on there, he did a web series with my brother Showtime, and they did 5 episodes. I'm in the first 4 episodes, and that web series is what got me the look for my first movie.
Okay.
And so that whole process of just like, you never know like how things are going to work out or how things are going to build. So you know what I'm saying? So going from the web series, me just doing it, me just like, yo, I like this shit. I knew I was going to do acting, but I didn't know I was going to do acting then. But me acting is what got me my first movie role. And my first movie role was with Jamal Gravy Willard, Trey Chaney from The Wire, Jamal Gravy Willard, who played Big and Notorious, Trey Chaney from The Wire, two of the them two right there. Exactly. Cheryl Frazier, like we had so many all-stars in that cast, and it was directed by Okarike and Shot for Shot Imagery. Shot for Shot was the one who pulled me in because he saw the web series Live Wire, and he was like, yo, I got a perfect role. He was like, they needed this role called Dope Boy. They was like, yo, he was like, I got a perfect person. And he reached out. And that was my first gig in acting. And that opened up the doors for everything else. And it was off of the network and you just being who you are. So you don't never know how this stuff goes. That's why you gotta be a lifelong learner. You gotta be constantly ready to grow, constantly tapping in with people. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that shit real, bro.
Showing up like you. So for you, you showed up with more value than a want, right? So basically, like you came, like when you showed up, they saw from jump, like okay, he ain't just pulling up to the video shoot, kicking it. Like this brother pulled up with models, whole bunch of models. Like he about his business, and he coming to support his homeboy. You know what I'm saying? So you came with so that's the thing, man. Because a lot of people want to know how to get in these circles, because it's a small circle out here. But you see a lot of actors working together all the time. It's like, how do you get in that circle? But when you get that opportunity, what Trill is saying, when you get that opportunity to show up, bring some value to the table other than just some acting skills. People remember you, and then just be genuine, be transparent, and be willing to work. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, like Lester, brother Lester probably carry the director's bags or whatever. You know what I'm saying? However he needs the help, and he might be the lead role. But he's still gonna, you know what I mean? He's still gonna do what he gonna do. And that's just Lester. We know that's just Lester, right? And that's being genuine Lester. And then he gonna connect you with somebody.
Straight up. And that's how it worked, bro. But like, it's crazy you said it, because I was gonna say the exact same name, bro. Lester's the perfect example, because for those who don't know, man, Lester is gonna pull up and he gonna carry the director's bag, he gonna carry the actors' bags, like, you know, whoever needs it, he gonna clean up. He gonna be the last person that lead a set, you know what I'm saying, cleaning up. He gonna hold the boom mic, you know what I'm saying. He gonna sit there and he gonna kill his lines. He gonna know all his lines.
Oh yeah.
And then
hands
as soon
down,
as
he killing them lines.
Man, hey, it's man, look, man. We telling you the game. The game is this, bro. The game is this. Don't chase success. Don't chase money. Become a person of value.
Yeah.
Add value, and success and money will follow you. Money is attracted to value.
Absolutely.
The more valuable you can make yourself, the more money you are going to make. The more everything you need is going to come. Just make yourself valuable.
Absolutely.
Like for me to pull up on set, bro. For me to pull up on set, I said I want to get paid 5 ways. I said I want to get paid from acting. I want to get paid from shooting behind the scenes. I want to get paid from casting. I want to get paid for music. So for scoring, you know what I'm saying, having it in there, that's my role. They don't that as long as the song fits and shit like that, they sit there and put like they ain't even gotta pay me for the song. As long as they put the song on there, I'm gonna get my royalties off that motherfucker anyways. You feel me? So they ain't gotta do nothing. They nothing coming out their pocket. Like, so you know what I'm saying? And then there's one more I can't think of it right now. It's gonna come back to me. But you know what I'm saying? But it's 5 ways I had written down, like, you know what I'm saying, that I get paid. What's it?
Paid with a connection. I mean, you make them connections. That's a form of payment, because that connection goes to another job.
Yeah, so you know what I'm saying, but it's like you want to be on set, and you just want to be, and even if, and when I say get paid, it don't have to be monetary. The equity in relationships is so major. I got mentors, bro. I got real deal mentors, bro. I got Master P, DJ Envy. I don't know if you so you in the A, so you know, like Escobar and Members Only and all them. So like, you know what I'm saying, Snoop, who ran that. That's one of my mentors I paid for. Earn Your Leisure. Like, I got so many people that I paid for programs and tapped in. RPX, like, you know, with him 500 and them. Like, I got so much game. I'm always like searching for the game and the wisdom and building genuine relationships with people, that it opens up doors that I'm able to network more. Because it's really about it's really being able to pick up the phone and call, because we don't want to make it harder. I think a lot of people think that it's so hard to like make certain we want to live an easy life. We want to be able to pick up the phone. Hey, Kool. Hey, look, man, I got this brother. He is super dope. And man, I'm telling you, man, I really believe that he is gonna be the next woo de woo, or he just got potential, man. I just want you to talk to him, and if you feel like that you could give him an interview, if you check him out, you think he worthy to be on your platform,
Yep.
bro. I think it's a good candidate. You know,
Yep.
it's a phone call now. It's a
Yeah.
phone. That's how you want everybody. You want to have all them phone calls. You want it to be nothing but, hey, look, man.
Just
Business get
access.
handled with a quick phone call. We ain't even got to be on the
Right.
phone longer than 2 minutes, and I
Right.
can
Just
make that,
access.
bro. Like
Access
that's
is
how it's
everything,
supposed
man.
to be.
Yeah, exactly. Not out here showing your ass and doing craziness, trying to get on. Like, nah, man. All that
That,
chasing, no, man. That's not the way. When you got that value, they looking for you, and that's what it is. When you got
yeah,
value, you provide the value. You are valuable. They're looking for you. You ain't got to be out here turning tricks and shucking and jiving and you know what I'm saying, doing a dance to try to get seen. Like, it ain't that serious. It ain't that serious. And then you live a happier life. Cause
facts.
all that craziness people out here doing trying to get seen, man. That's what's bringing all the depression. Cause then you getting overlooked. Cause they're like, look at this clown. They don't even get it. You know what I'm saying? And then you going home depressed because you exerting all your resources, all your energy, and you looking like an ass, and you ain't getting no results.
No results, bro. And you don't even know you trying to. And the thing is this. The thing is this. Sometimes you gotta go through that because you don't even know.
Yep.
Sometimes people gotta go through that then because the thing is this. Like, all right, so we brothers that know, like we can point out something that's going on, but we still gonna inspire you and gonna tell you like, bro, like that's just not the way because like end of the
Yeah.
day. It's about the longevity. It's about how long can you
Yeah.
last because the same people that you talking shit about or whatever what you going up, man, if you come
Yes.
to a slump, I'm not even saying you gotta go down, because sometimes like it ain't even going down. It's just a pivot. It's a pivot into a different
Yeah.
into a different area. Like sometimes
Yeah.
you gotta pivot. Like I had to pivot from rapping. I was out there, nigga. I was out here performing at every fucking open mic, bro.
Right.
I was at every single open mic performing, turning up, standing on top of tables and
You had to
speakers,
shift.
bars and shit,
Yeah, you had to
turning shit
shift.
up.
You
Like, and,
man, listen. You had to work smarter, brother. That's what you had to
man,
do.
what?
You had to work smarter because there's so many people doing that. So what was setting you apart, right? What was setting
So,
you apart? Nothing. So now you had to pivot. You had to go and figure it out, and you figured it out for yourself. And listen, everybody, we're speaking from experience. Like I used to be out there shucking and jiving, trying to figure out like, damn, what angle do I have to take to get noticed? Like, what you know what I'm saying? Like we've all been through it. But you get wiser, you get smarter, you work smarter, not harder. And that's real, man. I mean, it's so cliche to say it, but it's real though. You know, but you live and you learn. But that's
man, look,
why we could give the game back. A lot of people don't give the game back. We can give the game back because I mean we're pure, man. We it is what it is. I got that scene, man, with you and Willard. I want to show
oh
that.
yeah,
Gotta
oh
show
baby,
show the music. Now we gotta show the actor before we get up out of here. Show everybody what you do. Then when we come back, I just want you to give us a list of all the shows that you're on right now so people can go check you out. I got some links below in the description. They can check you out there as well. I know we didn't talk, man. We've been talking. We ain't talk about the Country Wayne, but we're gonna talk about that too. Just let everybody know what you're doing with that, how you got involved with that when we get back. But let's check out this scene, and then we're gonna come back and talk. Let's get it.
so let's do it.
What's up, cuz? What's poppin'?
If it ain't my favorite cousin, man, please tell me you ready to come get down with your people, man. I keep telling you, cuz, I don't like to see you out here lacking and scratching, man.
That's why I'm here, man. I need one of them things.
Man, you family, and I love you. You know I love you. But you know I can't front nothing right now, man. You know that shit, bro.
Listen, man, you out your motherfucking mind, man. I ain't never need no motherfucking handout, man. I'm holding it down, man. I'm good out here, man.
Whoa, Kimosabe. I ain't mean it like that, but if I correctly recollect, you did tell me when you came home, and I quote, I'm through selling that shit, cuz. I ain't never going back to prison, cuz. Unquote.
Yeah, nah, you right about the prison part. But I need to make this move.
I ain't gonna lie. I knew your hustling ass was coming back to the promised land.
It ain't even like that. I got some moves I gotta make, man. Without making the first move, I can't get to the second move. They ain't giving a black man shit out here.
Man, I know you ain't still out here trying to be the next Steve Jobs or some bullshit like that, nigga. Well, start with all the madness, cuz. Look at your skin, nigga. Them crackers ain't finna let you win. Sometimes the nigga destiny is just to sell these bricks, smoke big ass blunts of that shit, and fuck a whole lot of these fine ass bitches, nigga. No cow, whack.
There you go, man. Fuck them bitches, man. You better be strapping up, man. Shit real out here, man.
Hey, ain't no better way to die than some pussy, if you ask me.
I ain't dodged them bullets out here for nothing. And I ain't gonna let no pussy kill me, nigga. It's about being wealthy and getting that corporate money, man.
Man, fuck corporate America. They just as crooked as me, and that's on the light days. I'm getting in where I fit in, fam. And besides, you a street nigga, just like me. What you talking about, bro? You trucked out, cuz.
This is what I got, man.
Your timing is impeccable. Actually, I'm on the way to meet the plug as we speak. You welcome to ride, sir?
Yeah, cool. Let's do that. Quick, I'll get that brick, the better.
Well, shit, let's do it then, family. Shit. It's been a minute, man. Let go.
Yo,
Bro, you played that, man. That was your first film, bro?
that's my very first movie, baby. That was my very first one, man. Hey,
That's dope, man.
I'm not even gonna lie to y'all right now. Like, I know you wanted me to get a rundown, but I really had to look this shit up now. Like, I really had to go, like, damn near to my IND. Well, I go to my link tree because now I got it organized to where, like, all my movies is in my link tree.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Click on them bitches and it's gonna take you straight to the movie. But yeah, that scene, that was, you know what I'm saying, one of my scenes. And yeah, like people fuck with that. But man, bro, Kool, can I tell you some real shit, bro?
What's up?
Man, look, I ain't never had no acting classes, bro. I'm finna take my first acting class this month, and I did all these movies. I never had no acting classes, bro.
Man,
So
that's what's up, brother.
The thing is when I'm on a set, like when I like even being on the Kountry Wayne set, these are TV actors. These boys, oh my goodness, we can go so many ways. Okay, so let me talk about Kountry Wayne real quick. So salute the Kountry Wayne and the opportunities they able to present. I haven't even met Wayne yet. Who I met was I'm still gonna say Country Bless. Mike gonna be mad. Mike Bless.
Mike Bless, yeah.
Mike Bless is one of Country Wayne's right hand people, and he was the one that put me in a position to actually be a front runner in the Country Wayne series. So right now, the Country Wayne series, they get 40 million views a week. The only people that got more views than them was Game of Thrones, and that's over a season. Like between Facebook and YouTube, like
Right.
they're doing it because it's no cussing, it's no derogatory, no nothing it's in within the guidelines. So it's a broad reach. If you think about Power, BMF, all that, like, I'm working to get, like, I gotta get with 50. Like, I'm just like, I'm at 50. I'm coming. I'm telling you, dog. I got the value. So you know what I'm saying. If you ever see this, like, bro, I already know we're gonna be working together. I'm gonna go and reference this interview to let you know that, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna be working together because I already know how the dynamics work with that. But when it comes to like really being working on a set, man, it's so professional. It really had made me step my game up, and I'm glad this was kind of my last stop before I started acting classes. So
Okay.
really, I tell Mike Bless that, like, working with them was really my first acting class because they do improv and they drop 13 episodes a day between Facebook and YouTube. And so it's like I got about 15 episodes now. You can go to my link tree and you can click on it. You can watch everything that I'm in with them. But That's what popped me off. Everybody that work on there are TV actors. They've been on BMF, P Valley, all type of TV shows and stuff, and they all say the same thing. They say being on this set gives me more publicity than anything I've ever done.
That's
Like
crazy.
that's 40 million views a week, bro.
That's
40 million views
crazy.
a week, bro, on between Facebook and YouTube. They ain't even on Instagram. They only post their skits on Facebook and YouTube. So it's like, and he talk about it. He actually talk about it. You can look at the Shannon Sharp interview. He just did an interview with Big Boy. Like, and I can't wait to meet, bro. You know what I'm saying? But off top, you know what I'm saying? I'm already adding value, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Yeah.
already adding value. I done did casting. I done casted about 4 people for him. Like, you know what I'm saying? I did locations. And it's just like, bro, I'm ready to do more. Like I'm ready to continue building the relationship. You know what I'm saying? And that's
Yeah.
anywhere. And you know, cool. Anywhere we go, we gonna build the relationships, bro. We gonna make sure we
Absolutely.
do whatever needs to be done to add value, bro. So, you know, that's been a big look. But as far as the movies I got out, I got 8 movies out right now, y'all. I have 7 movies on Tubi, 1 movie on streaming platforms. So the latest movie I had that just came out, it's only on streaming platforms. It's gonna be on Tubi, but it's not on there yet. But it's called All Jokes Aside. You can stream that for $7.99 on a private platform. Everything else is free on Tubi. So we got Bama Girl, we got Behind the Veil 2, we got BFFs. I love BFF. BFFs is and Behind the Veil 2 are with the same directors, Terry T. Miles and Maya Speller. Those are my family. Adult
First,
production. Behind the Veil
Lester.
2 got Malaysia, Pargo from Basketball Wives, Jody Breeze. It was his first movie. BFFs, man, we got a crazy cast. That shit so fire. Out on a Limb, that's my first movie. We got Tit for Tat out on Tubi. That shit on the recommended page. Y'all gonna see that. I'm in the first like 10 minutes of that. And Two Brothers, shout out my brother Strike Money. Two Brothers Part 1 and Part 2. And then I did a short film that's free on YouTube. That's a little bonus for y'all, you know what I'm saying? But it's with me and my designer. Look, so look, my team is me. I got a pretty solid team, but I want to shout out 2 people, man. My designer, Billy G. She's so cold, man. She does all my looks for my movie premieres when I'm acting. Like she's the best designer in the world. So in a Trill Movie Look Volume 1, it's on YouTube. It's 12 minutes, but it just shows you it shows you outfits that she put together as well as um uh performances and movie premieres that you get a chance to see, and it's got the music behind it. It's just like a really dope feel. Like you got to check that shit out. But that's on YouTube, so that's just a bonus. But but yeah, and I got 6 movies finna drop before the end of the year. So we got Hood Riches 2. I mean Hood Riches 2. Um, so the whole Hood Riches series finna be crazy. So I'm coming in on part 2. So Hood Riches 1 is out now, so I gotta check that shit out. You know what I'm saying? But when Hood Riches 2 come out, I gotta tap in because that's probably my best production. That production is crazy with Leo Sullivan and with Tammy. Tammy put me on. The godmother Tammy, she been working so hard. She's one of the hardest in the fucking industry. And then I got the mentor, the counselor, and finding love with my brother Justice. I got a web series called Blood on the Dope. And then I can't even, bro. Look, I got another movie called Finding Love with my sister Lynn Tate that we're filming right now. But a big ass movie that's finna get ready to drop that I'm filming right now is called Welcome to Crunkville, and it is about Trillville, crime mob, Lil Scrappy, and the whole crunk era movement.
Wow.
And
Okay.
nobody's ever done this shit, and this shit is so big and colossal. And I really, it'd be hard for me because it'd be so much going on. And like the thing is, bro, like, you know, we give it up to God, bro. Like we trying to keep up, bro. You know what I'm saying? We trying to
Yeah.
keep up with God and we can't. You feel me?
Yeah.
So if I don't give all of my movies a just due or shout out other people, it's not because I'm not thinking about it. It's because like I'm trying to make sure I'm so right to move in the light to where we get on platforms like Kicking It with KoolKard to where I can give as much as possible, but you still gotta tap in because it's too much. We done gave so much sauce. I got some more sauce to give that I want to give to people, and like we done gave so much sauce already, but like man, y'all just tap in, man. Y'all with some great brothers, man. Like we not gonna stop. Like Kool ain't gonna stop. But we just met, but like our pre-conversation was so cold. Our pre-conversation was so cold, bro.
Bro, that's how it is, man. When it's real though, real genuine brothers, man. Just you know what I mean? Align. That's all it is. Aligning. And then who brought us together? Lester.
My boy Lester, man.
Lester.
Lester the
Say less.
connector.
Lester the connector. Say less, brother. Say
Hey,
less.
look, so hold on real quick, before I know you finna go on something. So look, that's a great point. Alright, so there's some other game. Miles Monroe gave me this game too. I'll tell you, I'm a heavy, like, I know people be talking about Napoleon Hill and all that, man. Look, bro, I be on everybody. I be getting the game, like, so how you said Lester's name just then, and we've been bigging up Lester, cause Lester really Lester really lived that. He deserved that. But one thing that Miles Monroe sit there and say, he talks about people passing the baton. So a lot of people die with the baton in their hand. They die with a baton like this, like how you pin it.
Yep.
They die like this.
Yep.
With the baton in their hand. They never handed it off. The most important thing in a relay race is handing the baton to the next person.
Absolutely.
And being able, and because if anybody drops that baton, everybody's disqualified. You feel me?
Yep.
So when it really comes to the true wisdom and the true game, it's like, bro, you gotta be able to hand the baton, like pass it to the next person. Your true legacy lies in people. It's not in buildings. Jesus didn't build a building. He built people. He poured into people. He poured into his disciples and he poured into people. And him pouring into people is what spread his name to where it's still relevant today, 2,000 years later, where people still saying it because he poured into people. He didn't say, oh, I got this big Jesus building, you're going to, because that shit go to rubbles, earthquake, all type of natural disaster. But when you pour into people and you able to add value to people, and it goes back to what we said earlier, adding value. Add value, man, and pour into people, man. And you pour into people, that's gonna make your legacy live on forever, because they're gonna get a gem from you that they're able to sit with. It's gonna change their life. You see, I done holler at Miles Monroe name, Myron Gold and all them, but I holler their name because I'm gonna give them their respect because they poured into me, and Myron Golden, he's still here, but Miles Monroe's been gone for like maybe almost 6-7 years. You feel me? So his legacy is still. When you hear about the Rockefellers and all this, why you think when people talk about the Rockefellers, they talking about wealth. When they talk about like Andrew Carnegie and them, they talking about wealth, like King David, King Solomon, and them. Why they, man, the wealth and the wisdom, the knowledge, the understanding they had, it was because of it was because of that. They poured into people. They had the knowledge. That shit surpasses everything. Like that's how you're gonna surpass, bro. Absolutely. And being an innovator, bro. Being an innovator, being, and my brother A Game helped me. Like I already listened to so much wisdom, but when I was on tour with A Game, he gave me this perspective, and it was just so real because he reads a lot of books too. So we trade game all the time. And he was like, bro, being the first to do something is very important. Being the first being the first one to do a thing and being known for that is very. The Migos, when they hit the when they hit they flow.
Yeah.
But everybody can do it. But you know who the fucking originators were, bro? It's being a innovator is so important, bro. It's so important for your legacy, because anybody can copy somebody. Because we copy people. That's how we learn. We learn and grow because they say this like this. Watch this person, like that's how we learn from people. Yeah. So don't get discouraged on learn from everybody. But cultivate your niche, because God put a niche in you that nobody has. Your parents coming together, bro, you got some shit in you. Ain't nobody in the
nobody got it, brother. Ain't nobody
Nobody.
got it.
Tap into that shit.
Preach,
Tap in.
brother. Boy, getting that word. Nah, for real though. I appreciate this though. This is what I be wanting from my guests, bro. For real, like talk that, man. Talk that talk. Give it to the people. People need to be hearing that. For real. So I appreciate that, man. Well, listen, brother. Before we get out of here, and listen, all the movies, I ain't gonna say all the movies that he's talking about, but a lot of the links are down below. Y'all make sure y'all click them links. You go and support this brother. Brother, I commend you. Never acting class, and you out here working. Why? Because the value. Hard work will beat the talent. But you got talent. But there goes the show. Like, brother, you had never had acting class, and you out here with 8 films, 6 more on the way. Like, come on now. Y'all better take heed. Hard work beats talent and bring the value. Then you exploding. And this brother is working. You doing your thing, brother. So I commend you. And I appreciate you coming on to the show, bringing all the gifts and all the gems and all the value that you brought to the show, for real. Because this is what it's for. This is what I do it for. I got one question before we go. And we're going to ride out to the trailer to Out on a Limb. So I want everybody to see the trailer and kind of get the gist of that scene. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to ride out to that after we say our goodbyes. But I got one question. What's one thing, it's a self-analysis. What's one thing that you feel that you could be doing more of or better to get you to where you're going?
Man, bet. I'm gonna tell y'all top. You know what I'm saying? The two things, well, the things for me are this year. So I am training with 4 of the best acting coaches in the world this year. So I'm picking. It's a lot of them, but I'm gonna pick 4, and I'm training with them this year so I can build my craft better because I am now a front runner on the Country Wayne series. So I want to make sure I add as much value to that show. I want them to see me there before they see me anywhere else because they're gonna get it because we film every week. You feel me?
Yeah.
So acting classes is what I'm doing. I'm gonna get my teeth done, like you know what I'm saying. So y'all get used to this shit, but I just found me a doctor a dentist I really like. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know when that may be. You know what I'm saying? You know nigga gotta grind it up. You know what I'm saying? So whatever that. You know what I'm saying? But I found the one I like. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna
Yeah.
work. I'm gonna add value, and I gotta pay the ticket. You know what I'm saying? Whatever that shit may
Yeah.
be. You know what I'm saying? But because that's my presentation. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I'm working out to make sure that when I have my shirt off scenes or when I'm doing anything, like you know what I'm saying, I'm looking the part.
Right.
I am I'm a big gun guy. I'm a big weapons person. So like I do combat training. So I'm
Okay.
going ahead with my combat training as well, and I'm getting on the golf course. So the golf course is where all the money and the connections are really made. Not saying all the money and stuff, but it's a lot of money and connections made on the golf course in conversation
Excellent.
because it's you basically just to run down for anybody who's never been on a golf course. Um, the golf course consists of 18 holes. So if you play putt or any type of thing like that or whatever, you got 9 holes on the front end, and you got 9 holes on the back end. So the first 9 and then the rest through 18. And so you basically have about 2 hours and 10 minutes uh well 4 hours. I'm tripping. You got 2 hours and 10 minutes on
Yeah.
both ends, but you got 4 hours to sell yourself while you're golfing with somebody. So
Mm.
imagine you playing putt and you got 4 hours to play putt with somebody, and you are able to sell yourself.
You got
So
a
I'm just
4-hour
not getting I'm just
elevator
not getting
pitch.
fresh into it. You said what?
I said it's a 4-hour elevator pitch.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
But you just you know what I'm saying. You being at the top of your game right now. Between the acting, the music, I also have I still and this is the gym. So can I give a gym at the end
Yeah.
right now?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah. Yeah.
bet. So this is a gym. So we was talking about the mystique and you know what I'm saying, not giving the game and just like people not saying what it is. You know, we said value and all that shit, but like just the real nitty gritty to the shit. So I graduated school electrical engineering. So I did project management for 10 years. So that was what funded everything. I didn't fund my shit off drug money. I didn't fund my shit off that. I fund my shit off engineering, project management shit. The last year, I took a whole year off, and I strictly did acting. I even drove Uber and Lyft for like 3 months or some shit like that, like just working it out. Cause I'm like, yo, I'm going
Yeah.
for my dream. I'm not playing.
Yeah.
And I just got into another corporate gig where I'm back project management. You know what I'm saying? After a year, you know what I'm saying? Fresh this month. You know what I'm saying? So what I would say, man, whatever your hustle is, whatever you gotta do, man, do what you gotta do so you can maintain your lifestyle, so your dream doesn't become a burden. You know what I'm saying? Don't let your dream become a burden to where like you're mad at your dream because you tried to chase it but you couldn't fund it. Like do what you need to do to be in a position. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's probably like one of the biggest things. Like me doing that, I hated. I not saying I hated it. I love doing because like project management for me was I'm managing projects every day. I'm a rapper, I'm an actor, I got different shit going on. I'm managing projects. Like so me managing projects for like some technical shit is easy. Like,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? I'm able to do it. But to step into a space to where I feel like God's telling me to go fully with my dream. He let me do that for a year. And that was the hardest fucking year of my life, nigga. I fucking broke as shit, nigga. Like
Been there.
in the best way, in the most character
Yeah.
building way,
Yeah.
in the most character building,
Yes.
humble, make you see God, make sure you tired. Make
Yeah.
sure you tired. Your tired is in your blessing. Pay that 10%, that's your blessing. That's how you gonna get everything. You gonna have money come that you don't even know. Paying that 10%, man. I'm trying to tell you. Pay your tithe. And being in those spaces, like it helped me develop the character. So now me getting back to it, it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Now like shit looking a little nice now. Now I'm able to, you know what I'm saying? It's the opportunities are bigger, but it's just man building value. So for me, um, this year was gonna help make me better. My acting classes, my combat classic because I want to do action movies. My being on the golf course so I can network with everybody I need to network with, and me doing a great job at my corporate job. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I just started back, and like me doing that, and because I got enough independent movies, so I'm not really gonna do that many independent movies. Like it's gonna have to be like a movie I really believe in or something, or have to be a big budget where I'm willing to take a you know what I'm saying, take off that time
Right. Yeah.
because you know what I'm saying, like people can see you and they be like, oh yeah, you do it. Like nah, like you know what I'm saying, it has to be right because um reading Will Smith's book helped me a lot. Cause Will Smith is my favorite actor, and one of the things he says with like reading his book was like he talks about a hero mentality, and a lot of times the reason why you see like Will Smith, Brad Pitt, Johnny Depp, certain people, Denzel, even if they got to play like a different role, sometimes most of the time they're playing a hero role. They're playing a role that is exemplifying the best level of mankind.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like the best version of yourself. And that's why you connect to him because it's like it's that hero role. So when you
Yeah.
play a bad guy, you see the people that play bad guys, like they always end up getting put in playing the bad guys and shit like that. Like you know what I'm saying? Or something like that. So being able to know that's what I want, I didn't do too many movies. Like you can never do too many movies. You can rewrite your whole narrative whenever the fuck you want to. Don't never get boxed into that. But what I do understand is I want to be the hero role. Like I am the hero when it comes to shit. So it's like I did some bad guy role, like Bama Girl, the bad guy role or whatever, and motherfuckers be mad at me. Motherfuckers be seeing me in the fucking store and shit, be like, I ain't like that role. Some people, mama be coming at me, be like,
Yeah.
"All right, baby, I hated you in that." But it's like, but she was like, "But you did your acting though." But it's they gonna say that and it's cool. But I want a hero role because when
That
you think
hero
about
role.
legacy, when my kids are coming up, when my grandkids and my great grands and all that, I want you to look at me in a high value, and I want you, yeah, you can acknowledge me for those because I did those for the stepping stone, but I'm gonna be pouring God into a lot of people, man. I'm gonna be pouring like true life and wisdom and legacy, bro. Same thing you doing, bro. Cool. We locked in for life now. You feel me?
Absolutely, brother.
It's
Yeah.
up.
Yeah. We gotta drop the numbers and all that, man. You know what I'm saying? Stay connected for sure.
Yeah, nah, easy. That's light work.
Yeah, easy, man. Easy. But listen, brother, I appreciate you coming on here, man. It's been wonderful, been great. You dropped game tonight, brother. And I'm so glad you said that last little gem though about working. These youngsters, man, they need to hear it. They need to hear that. There's no shame in that. You ain't gotta pretend like you don't work a 9 to 5 because you got a dream and you trying to maintain this facade. Like, nah, man. There's honor in that, and you gotta like you said, don't let your dream become a burden because you can't fund it. Like, so, man, thank you for saying that. I talk about that all the time, so it's good to hear somebody else saying that because it's the truth. It's the truth, man. But listen, y'all, we want to thank y'all for tuning in tonight. You know, it's been real. I really appreciate this conversation. You know where I'm at every Tuesday night, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here, kicking it with somebody cool like Marquise, Trill, Battle, Clark, y'all. We are out of here. Don't go nowhere, though, because I got this trailer for Out on a Limb. One of the many films that this good brother is in, and he's going to continue shining and doing his thing. So y'all stay tuned. We're going to ride out to the trailer. Remember, the links are below. Make sure you follow him at Mr. Clark number 4 on Instagram. You can follow your boy if you like. You know, it's all good. Hey, and share this with somebody. Let somebody else get some of this good value, some of these gems, man. We are out of here. Peace and love. Episode 222 in the bag. We out.
222, baby. Hey,
222.
Hey, before you play that, bro, I just want to say, man, look, I appreciate you, bro, man. Y'all fuck with my brother Kool, man. This nigga really cool, dog.
I appreciate you, man. Nothing but love, brother, for real. We out of here, y'all. Peace.
Eugene Style, discharge.